It's really fresh. It's kind of hot. It burns my tongue, but yeah, it tastes like codfish, but really fresh. The inside is like this consistency. It's crunchy, and the fork lights like break through.
Well, I mean, there are people that I know that bought places.
Okay, so this is what it looks like on the inside. It's like kind of creamy. Okay, so now I'm gonna try it.
Cultural activity.
Oh wait, it's hot.
Please, they can't afford it. Over there, but not here.
It's so good.
No, yeah. Well, but that's not part of New York, but it's part of the.
It's like crunchy on the outside, and on the inside it's creamy.
I didn't hear.
But it's not like super creamy because it has like little codfish, grainy type of texture bits. And yeah, it's like warm and fuzzy, and I love it. I give it an 8 out of 10. Okay. Okay, so they served it with saltines in this sauce. So we're gonna try it with the little combo. So I'm gonna dip, and then I'm gonna put it on here. And I'm gonna try it. That was so good. It actually made it so much better. I now give it a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna try it with the saltine and the sauce now. Yeah, that sauce is really good. I give it a 10 out of 10 both with the sauce and without. But with the saltine, it was really good because you kind of had that cracker taste, but then it was also really crunchy. Like the outside is really crunchy and the inside is really soft.
Right.
But then with the saltine, it makes it even crunchier. What about coddies? Have you ever heard of them?
I have heard of them. The one time that I had coddies was in Fells Point, the market at Fells Point. The Fells Point area, which is where I associate them from, has a strong Polish background and German. So that's what I'm assuming, but I don't necessarily think the crab cakes would be German or French, but a lot of the meat places, I think the part of the city that is Polish and German is down in Fells Point.
Do you know what a coddy is? No. Have you guys heard of it before? Yeah. Coddy or a coddy? And what do you like associate a coddy with? Like a place, a season, a certain demographic? Maybe a season.
It just sounds like winter a little bit.
Winter?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi everybody, I'm here with Dylan from Dylan's Oyster Cellar.
Yep.
And how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm doing good. It's a busy night, but we've got a good team.
It's Saturday night, so it's really busy here, so thank you so much for
Yeah.
You're a native Baltimore? Okay, cool. So
I think coddies are kind of like a secret Baltimore tradition that a lot of people, even that grew up in Baltimore, don't know about.
and where do you think they came from?
From what I've read and studied, I think the majority of them have come from the Jewish immigrants that came and settled in Baltimore, probably, over the course of the last couple centuries. And from all the studies I can do, it came from the Jewish communities that existed in Baltimore and still exist in Baltimore. Particularly, I know Lombard Street, I believe, used to be called Corned Beef Row. And it had a lot of Jewish delicatessens, and they all sold coddies. And the last one that's still around is Atman's.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And for you, like, what do you associate a coddy with?
I associate coddy with like after school snack. You know, usually they were cheap, something you could go and buy with $1, and you'd get a couple crackers and some mustard packs and eat it as a little snack.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And around like which season do you see yourself eating coddy?
I don't really associate them with any one season. I think it's kind of like a year-long thing. Yeah, I think maybe, you know, I would always go get corned beef sandwiches around New Year's, so I associate them around there too. And I know they're a big Lent thing because people that celebrate Lent don't eat shellfish, I don't believe. But finfish is okay. So it's kind of like a Lenten crab cake. Yeah.
And are you able to share your recipe or at least say what the ingredients are?
Yeah, it's simple. It's bacalao, which is salt cod. Salt cod comes in, you know, pretty dehydrated from all the salt. Now is a preservation method. Before refrigeration, everything got salted. So the salt has to be washed off. So the salt cod is washed and then soaked in water for about 48 hours. And we have to change out the water every 12 hours to keep it refreshed. So we're always going through a cycle of refreshing our salt cod and buying new salt cod. And so that's always this cycle that we're doing. That gets poached, which is just boiled in water. It gets strained, flaked, and then mixed with potato and seasonings, secret spices.
Okay, that's fine.
It's mostly like garlic, onion, salt, pepper, mustard powder, the usual stuff. Yeah.
And then how's your frying process?
So we pre-fry for the night at a low temp oil, kind of blanch them, and then we pick them up again when the order comes in hot oil, high temp oil. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
My pleasure.
That I associate them a little bit with crab cakes, so it would be sort of the summertime. Baltimore has such a tradition of crab cakes. There are times of the year when you can't get crab cakes, so people substituted and had coddies instead, or it could be that they're a lot less